Just days after police in Pine Bluff catch 2 escapees from a crowded and understaffed jail, the Board of Corrections meets for the first time this year.
And on the agenda, new prison beds to try and fix that and new leaders to make it happen. We thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Faith Woodard.
And I'm Rolly Hoyt. Board members needed to pack a lunch in their first regular meeting since a series of court battles with the state and our governor. TV11's Sarah Herbakowitz has been following this story for months. Went inside that meeting. What did we learn today, Sarah?
Yeah, it was a big meeting today, Rolly. There's a new Secretary of Corrections tonight. Former Senator Eddie Joe Williams temporarily is the interim replacement for Joe Porfiry, the man the board fired after disagreements over bed space led to court battles. But today's meeting covered more than just leadership. After more than 5 hours Wednesday, the Board of Corrections not only approved new leadership, but additional bed space on certain conditions.
There's been some changes on how they were going to open it, but you can see once we got where we felt more comfortable with it, we approved the 124 beds.
Chairman Magnus says those 124 beds will come only after sufficient new staff are hired. They'll be placed at the Tucker Reentry Center, where the BOC places lower risk inmates.
All those in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, nay. Motion carries unanimously.
That bed space was at the center of recent court battles between the board and the governor. Space now approved under BOC conditions.
We approved every bed the governor has asked for now.
The department also discussed how they'll pay the legal bills for those court cases that landed in the board's favor. The CFO telling the board they need a legislative audit into the hiring process.
The law is on our side, and so we're going to move forward. It's just the best method to make sure we don't cause any more ruffles than we can have to.
The board is also looking to address their near 50% reoffender rate, saying right now they don't have any evidence-based reentry programs.
We have a lot of policies in the state of Arkansas, and it takes a while to figure out whether they're effective or not in the recidivism.
Magnus also hoping to push past tension with the governor's office following court hearings.
We just need a new start and move forward. There's big things to do.
Reporting in Little Rock, Sarah Herbakowitz, THV 11 News.
A lot of big things to do, a lot of that happening today. Now, the stipulation, they need to hire staff to get those new beds. Any idea how their timeline for that?
Yeah, they're hoping to hire new staff in the next 2 weeks. That's not a guarantee, but they said they're looking to add those beds shortly after.
And what about the court battles? Are those behind us, Sarah?
So appeals are still possible. Things can still go back and forth, but those 2 hearings have been ruled on. So now we're waiting to see any possible future action.